It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Williams, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. Pass to James. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Wade. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's James. Haslam with a rebound. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Miami. Here's Wade. And he jams it home with authority.
Wade catching them off guard that time with a nice dribble move.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Hughes. This one for three. On target from range.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Wade. Here's Walker. Check by James. Here's Wade. Off target on the 15-footer.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to James. Off target with the three. Walker passes to Wade. Now O'Neal. Williams from long range. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Here's Pavlovich.
Jason Williams, first personal foul, first team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. James passes to Ilgauskas. It's rebounded by Wade. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Haslam. O'Neal inside. Rebounded by Ilgauskas.
I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Hughes, the pass to James. To the middle. Here's Ilgauskas. The putback. Unable to get that one. And it's Miami's ball. Outside, Williams. Back to Wade from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Wade's got 5 now.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
Here's Hughes. Pass to Gooden. 6 on the shot clock. No good there. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Here's Wade. O'Neal inside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
This is where you let O'Neal eat. Actually feast. Feed him inside, and you'll get paid off for it.
Timeout, timeout.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
All right, fans, it's time to dance. Get ready. Give yourself a round of applause. Anybody else?
Here's Ilgauskas. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Pavlovich. To the left wing. Here's Hughes. And there's a pick. 5 on the clock. Oh, deflected. Here's Wade. And that one is stuffed right through.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is James. Hughes, the pass to Gooden. Here's Pavlovich, 6 to shoot. 2 in the cold spell. And they pick up 2. Miami leading by 6. Here's Wade. He's got 7. To the inside, James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Pass to Wade from behind the arc. He buries it from 3. Wade's got 10 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
For 3, James. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wade. He's got 10. The kick out to Walker. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Hughes. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wade misses.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Down low. Here's Hughes. Rebound by the Heat. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Wade. Outside Walker. Oh, whoa! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, how good was that? D. Wade throwing it down.
Here's Hughes. Here's Gooden. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gooden's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Here's Wade. Pass to Williams. From the arc. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's James. Puts it up from 17. Walker pulls down the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Here's Wade. He's got 12.
First team foul. Substitutions on the court.
Payton with it. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got 6.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Snow. Here's James. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
And, you know, that kind of defensive effort not going to faze LeBron at all because he's resilient.
Here's Wade. He's got 12. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Outside Peyton. Pass to Wade. Clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Give him 8 points now.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Gibson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, here's James. And the shot's good. James has got 6.
Already really controlled and composed inside. LeBron knows when to hold them or fold them.
Pass to Peyton. Here's Wade over Gibson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
So it's Miami now. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Wade, the pass to O'Neal. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, here's a center who can put up 40, 50, 60. I mean, there's really no limit to what Shaq can do scoring the basketball.
Pass to Gibson. Here's Snow. Here's Ilgauskas. He's covered by O'Neal. And rejected.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why. You got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
Here's Haslam. No points yet. That shot is good by O'Neal. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to James. And James throws it down.
We knew this about him coming in. LeBron can get a little freaky with it when he goes up top.
Here's Wade. He's got 12. Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And it's Gibson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. To the middle, Barishow. Anderson pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Peyton.
Couldn't avoid the charge there, even with the little hop step.
Wesley, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Heat making a switch here. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Gibson. Down low. Cleveland working the ball around now. Marshall outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Snow. Over Payton. Snow, no good. Heat leading by 10. Outside Payton. And there's the screen. Pass to Morning. And Verjao pulls it down.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Wesley, the pass to Gibson. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Snow, guarded by Payton. Marshall can't hit.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Outside Payton. Puts up a 3. And Verjao pulls it down. Cavaliers trail by 10. And here's Gibson. No points so far. Out to the right wing. The 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Right side Anderson. Guarded by Marshall. And Verjao pulls it down. Verjao's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Snow. Marshall outside. Here's Snow. Out to the wing. Gibson passes to Verjao. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Heat lead by 12. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Hughes. Takes the 3. They get it again. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Here's Wade. He's got 12. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Verjao's got 6 rebounds in the game. James deciding where to go with it. Here's the pick. Pass to Hughes. Clock at 4. Misses off the left iron.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Wade. The baseline J. Here's Posey. Jacks up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
James outside. Here's Hughes. Back to James. Power powerful move inside by LeBron.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Outside Walker. Lets it fly. James with the rebound.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Pass to Pavlovich. Here's Hughes. Williams defending. Here's Hughes. Over to the wing. Fires the three. Pavlovich can't hit. Posey, the pass to Williams. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's James.
Oh, my. I mean, just
Went
hard on that one, B.A.
LeBron, so special. Can put points on the board in a hurry.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Miami making a switch here. Now O'Neal. 16 points for him. Here's Wade. The kick out to Walker. Again, the Heat misses. Pass to Hughes. It's James on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Off target from the baseline. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Wade drives in. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Cavaliers trail by 9. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
They set the pick. Pass to Walker. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hughes. And here's James. Walker covering. Fade away. Again, the miss by James.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Wade, the pass to Williams. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Brian?
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Hughes. They set the pick. Here's Ilgauskas. And the layup is good off the glass. Ilgauskas has got 6 points.
Ilgauskas is a 7'3" big man who does a really solid job rebounding the ball.
Here's O'Neal. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Pavlovic. Buries it down low. Pavlovic has got his second bucket of the night.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Wade. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. It's Walker on the wing. Knocks down the triple. 6 points for him.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Now, here is James. 14 points for him. Pass to Hughes. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pavlovic can't hit. Heat leading by 8. Here's Williams. Here's Walker. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Hughes. 52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And there's James from the arc. Haslam with a rebound.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Walker. Walker with another miss.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's Hughes. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Inside, Hughes can be very dynamic. I mean, his athletic ability gives him a lot of options to choose from.
Now here's Walker. He has 6. James outside. Oh my goodness! Powered it home.
Did you see it?
Redunculous!
What a
Bringing
finish.
the house down!
Here's Wade. Wide open. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Miami out in front, up 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Walker, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. O'Neal's got 20 points.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Wade. Pass to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Hughes. Takes a 3. Haslam with a rebound. Haslam's got 4 rebounds now. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Wade with the teardrop, and Pavlovich pulls it down. James outside, and the three off target. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Screen by O'Neal. Wade, the pass to O'Neal. From 6 feet out, he nails it. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Pass to James. Shoots over Walker. Here's Gooden. Soft touch off the glass. Gooden's got 8.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Ilgauskas. Can't cash it in from close range. Williams looking around. Pass to O'Neal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
And that one misses. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Pass to James. Over Walker. That one rolls around and rims out. Heat leading by 6. Now here's O'Neal. Right side, Williams. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Cleveland ball.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Rebound by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
How about Wade showing you the big-time bounce? Boy, what an explosive player he is.
Cavaliers trail by 8. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Cavaliers dance team.
James outside. Pass to Hughes. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. It's stolen away. Walker against James. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And he drops the first.
So much hype has followed and surrounded LeBron all alone at the stripe. That's when the pressure might affect a player as young as him.
Second free throw, no good.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Now here's Williams. He's scoreless. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Fast break Miami. Here's Haslam. Cavaliers with a rebound. Gooden's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Hey, you know what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
It's James on the wing. Pass to Hughes. Back to James. There's the screen. 4 on the clock. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Now here's Walker. Tight defense on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 8.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to...
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Heat leading by 11. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Let's hear it for you.
Here's Wade. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hughes. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Wade. He's got 14. Haslam. Pass to O'Neal. The fadeaway. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Ilgauskas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's James on the wing. Pass to Hughes. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Wade. Heat leading by 9. Outside, Williams. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Williams has got his first points of the night.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Walker against James. They set the screen from downtown. It doesn't go for him.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Pass to Wade. Back to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Hughes. It's James on the wing. And stolen by Williams. Walker in the post. Check by James. Pass to Haslam. Walker against James. 6 on the shot clock. And here's O'Neal. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Now, here is James. He's got 17. Floats one. Hughes, no good. Now here's Walker. Here's Wade. 14 points for him. Back to Walker. Left side O'Neal. Fades back. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Pavlovich to end the drought. Haslam with a rebound. Walker with it. Give him 8 points now. Here's Wade. Back to Walker. Now here's O'Neal. James brings the double team. Here's Walker. Gooden pulls it in. Gooden's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's James. Not to be deterred. LeBron.
What touch from LeBron. Almost unrivaled in terms of different finishes in the paint.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Payton passes to Doliak. He can't get that one to fall. And James has got the ball here for Cleveland. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Really quick off the floor is LeBron James, especially on his way to the rack.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Outside Payton. For three. And Varejao pulls it down. Varejao's got his 7th rebound here tonight. James outside. Marshall outside. That three's off the mark. Heat leading by 7. Here's Wade. And he drains the quick shot. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wade can knock it down from any place on the floor now. He's got a really pure stroke.
James outside. Varejao. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's Posey. Check by James. Inside. Here's Doliak. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. James passes to Marshall. To the middle. Pass to Snow. There's a screen. Here's Gibson. Misses the three. And so it's the Miami Heat ending the quarter up 10. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. Back to the game after this break.
the final quarter.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Cavaliers trail by 10. They've got James, and it's Snow in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. No good with the triple. And here's Peyton. Down low. Here's Barron. And a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Gibson. Out left to the wing. Here's Snow. Pass to Verajao. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Posey. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Peyton. Wing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Snow. Marshall outside. Fires for three. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes in. Verajao's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Pass to Mourning. There's a screen. He takes it in. And the shot goes down.
Dominant play from Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough to defend against down low.
Now Gibson. Pass to Marshall. The three. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And Peyton, here we go. Here's Mourning, guarded by Marshall. It's stolen. Here's Snow. Pass to Marshall. James outside. James double team. Here's Snow, guarded by Peyton. Snow, no good. Heat leading by 7. Here's Posey. The three ball. Knocks down the long J.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Miami making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. Pass to Snow. Here's Verajao. They set a pick. Here's Gibson. Got a hand on it.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. He does a good job timing his jump.
Here's Wade. With the fadeaway. And it's Miami with another.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Snow. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Snow's got his first basket.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Now here's Peyton. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And he makes a first.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Peyton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And the Heat making a change here.
Push him up, pass him. Switch.
Outside Walker. Here's Wade. And Pavlovich pulls it down. Pavlovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hughes. Here's Gooden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Pavlovich can't hit.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Here's Wade. A deep 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Gooden's got 11 rebounds in the game. Walker against James. Hughes. Counted.
So cool to see a young scorer like LeBron who probably loves to pass more than he likes scoring.
Williams is checked in for Miami.
First personal foul.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Wade. Four on the clock. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Pavlovich has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's tipped. Gooden. Pass to Hughes. James, left side. Pass to Ilgauskas. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Miami leading by 9. Now Williams. Back to Walker. Here's Wade. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, for a guy who is listed at 6'4", Wade does an awful lot of damage inside. Uses his strength and leaping ability.
Here's Hughes. Walker with a steal. To the paint. Gooden pulls it in. Excellent production from him tonight.
Yeah, B.A. 1 point away from a double-double.
To the wing on the left. James outside. James double teamed. Here's Gooden. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. That gives him a double-double in this one. Timeout called. Heat. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Heat coach going over their plan during the break. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Walker. Count it.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's James. No good on the 3. Here's Wade. Outside Walker. Here's O'Neal. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here's Hughes. It's James on the wing. Double team on James. Cleveland working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Hughes. Rebound by the Heat. O'Neal's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Williams with it. Screen by O'Neal. Shoots from 12. Wade misses. The Cavaliers trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Walker with a steal. In transition, here they come. And a nice finish on the layup. Haslam's got 4 points this quarter.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Here's Pavlovich. James double teamed. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hughes. Williams defending. Nope. Heat leading by 13.
Wade is simply one of the very best in the league at drawing fouls.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And James has got the ball here for Cleveland. Down by 15. Here's Hughes. Now James. Clock at 6. James, a freight train coming.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Here's Wade. Deflected. James outside. LeBron James with the flush.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Here's Wade. Right side O'Neal. Another chance, and up and in on the layup.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now, here is James. That's all. 1:11 left to play in the fourth. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. On the wing, Wade. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. Yes, sir. The finish with the jam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
So it's Miami now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. It's off. Here's Cleveland. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James double teamed. Walker with a steal. Here's the pass to Williams. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. As we leave, we present our player of the game.